my name is Rebecca, never Becky. If you see me on your For You page, please like and share this video. I work really, really hard on YouTube. So in case you don't know, yeah, your girl's also on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. You can find me on YouTube at Therealrebekah and here on TikTok at neverbecky. On Instagram, you can also find me at Therealrebekah Green. I love doing makeup. It's something that I'm enjoying doing. It's a nice hobby that I have that I would love to turn into a career. You guys could truly help a hardworking black girl out. So, if you guys are loving what you're seeing, I would greatly appreciate it if you share, comment, subscribe, click all the buttons, like, share, all of those things. It helps me grow, and I will support you right back. I promise. I'm not like these other TikTokers. They're liars. They don't come back. Hi, my name is Rebecca, never Becky, and if you guys are new here, hi, welcome, and if you guys are returning, hey guys, it's been a while. I know I was supposed to return a lot sooner, but I had to take time out and just recover and heal, and I want to thank everyone out there who watched my videos, who wished me well on this journey of mine. Honestly, it's been a journey, a long awaited journey. I've been wanting to have a breast reduction for a while, and I'm just really happy that I did it. But I have some questions that I wanted to answer for you guys, and also some questions you may have had. If you're thinking about doing this surgery, I want to go ahead and put a lot of disclaimers, things that, you know, people just don't talk about. And hopefully you guys find this video helpful. I did write down some questions in my notebook here so I didn't forget anything, so bear with me, guys. The first question I want to answer is, do I have feeling in my breast? One, I will say, initially coming out of my surgery, I had no feelings for weeks. Like, I couldn't feel me touch my breast at all. I could not feel anything. My nipples, my areola, however you want to politically say that, I don't have any feeling yet. I do believe it's coming back. It hasn't been that long, so we're still kind of weighing it out and seeing what's gonna happen. If you're wondering if I have any fears about like maybe never getting feeling back, I actually don't. I know a lot of people worry about, like, you know, breastfeeding. I don't have children, so I had the surgery already, and yes, it's a very high risk. If you do it, you may not be able to breastfeed. Me personally, I'm not really concerned about that. I think I was just more happy with being comfortable in my own body, and not basing my decisions on a potential child that's not in this world, if that makes any sense to you guys. So I'm not really worried about the sensation. I'm just happy to be comfortable, weight off my shoulders, off my neck. I'm happy as far as if I don't get feeling back. The next question that I want to answer for you guys is, what size am I? I currently do not know what my exact size was, or I'm sorry, what my exact size is, but what I was a 38 double D. So that's where I was standing. They told me that, you know, they do ask you, there is no guarantee of what size you're gonna be. They make no promises whatsoever, but they do ask you, like, what would you prefer if you woke up? Would you prefer to be a little still heavy, or would you want to still you know, or be very small? And I opted to be the smallest I can get, so I didn't want any more of the weight on me. I was just like terrified. I think that's one thing I don't think a lot of people talk about, is like, you wake up and you don't know what size you're gonna be. And then I had all these bandages on me, so I genuinely was like terrified that I was gonna be the same size. I believe I made a video after my recovery. You guys can go and check that out, because it's very nerve-wracking when you've never been through surgery in your life and you're like having all these phobias and these moments like, oh my God, this is really happening. It gets very surreal. If you think it doesn't, it definitely does get very surreal once you have to put on that gown. They roll you into the OR. That's one thing I at least experienced. I had just the fear of they only took a little bit out, and I'm like still very, very big, and I was like, Lord God, please don't let that be me. But I'm actually very happy. I do wish that I went a little smaller, but for the most part I'm genuinely happy with my size. And if I had to guesstimate my size, I think I'm about a big C. And when I say a big C, again, I don't know, I don't wear bras right now. I'm still not in the bra range. I have a what is it, like a sports bra for the most part. I wear sports bra, so that's a medium. Like the bra that I'm currently wearing is a medium, but I think I'm about a C. I will say maybe a 38C. I'm guessing, I don't know. I'm gonna move on to the next question, and that is, did I buy any bras? So I haven't bought any bras. The only bras that I bought are these cute little bandeau bras that doesn't have any wiring. So I'm really big on listening to my doctor, and they're like, don't wear any wire bras for at least 6 months. So I'm just sticking to like bandeau bras right now, just more for comfort than the look. I am excited to buy a bra though. I will say that I'm very excited. I'm ready to buy bras. I'm gonna go on to the next question, that is basically scarring. This is very, very interesting. So I was expecting just about the worst as far as scarring, and they're actually not that bad. I have bunching, so mine hasn't completely, like my scars hasn't went away. It's only been a month and some change since my surgery, so I still have a lot of healing and swelling that I have to still get past, but I'm just happy that I can like lift my arms now. Before it was like, seriously, do not lift for anything. I will say that you'll get very antsy and you'd want to. Don't. Listen to your doctor. Please believe. If you try to overexert yourself, you're going to do too much. You're going to feel the pain, and it's not worth it at the end of the day. So my scarring again is the lollipop, and I mentioned all of this in my last video. So I have the lollipop scarring, which is basically down my breast and around the areola. My scars are very sensitive, so I can feel my scars like easily, more than my own breast. Like, it's so tender still, so I'm very cautious with that. Sleeping is becoming a lot better. Before it was so hard, so hard to sleep, because I could feel my scars when I would sleep a certain way, and that was super uncomfortable. But I am now taking care of them. I will leave probably on this side or this side. I will leave up here. I will leave in like all the little things that I'm using to cure my scars. They're not that bad, to be honest with you guys. I do have bruising, of course, but honestly my scars are like so minimum, like barely even there. It doesn't bother me at all. But I will leave information of what I'm using. I can't think of it and it's not in front of me, sorry guys. Let's talk about after surgery, guys. So after surgery, things that I did not have a big appetite during, like after my surgery. I was like soups galore. Like if you cut me at that time, I probably would bleed soup. I had so much soup after surgery, and oddly enough, a lot of the times, like, I really wasn't hungry. I didn't eat solids for a while. For one, because of my medication, they tell you not to have solids, and then after a while, honestly, that's all I craved was soup. So that was interesting, but for the most part, I will definitely say that after surgery was chill time. Like, I could not do too much. I wanted to film, I wanted to do so much more, but I definitely had to like rest myself after surgery, because you're just loopy, you're drugged up a lot of the times, and you know, getting up was like a process, because you're not supposed to use your arms, and I had to like learn how to maneuver my body with literally just using my legs, or like scooting up to the front like this without using my arms. Showers was hectic. That wasn't fun. A lot of sponge baths was happening around here. So that was interesting. I quite enjoyed, you know, not having to do too much, but then it's like that third week, you literally get the itch to do anything. I cannot explain it. You just want to do anything. Like, you don't even care if it's cleaning. It's just like, let me move my body. So that's something I at least experienced after surgery, was just having to chill out, learning how to, I should say, I had to learn how to just be set down. That makes sense. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and move on. As a reference, guys, I'm gonna leave my information below so you guys can know, like, if this is something that you're really thinking about, you want to do. You guys can use me as a reference of how much you want to potentially weigh. I will say that I was basically 200 pounds in the summer. I was weighing 200. By the time that I had surgery, I was 170. I believe I was 170, and now my current weight is 165 the last time I checked. So I will definitely encourage you guys to lose weight before the surgery. I had sagginess really bad, where it was just uncomfortable to be in clothes. It was very uncomfortable to have shirts on, and honestly, I felt so like immediately good right after surgery. Shoulders, neck pain, gone, non-existent. I don't hunch like before. I would film like this, where now I film like this. And it's night and day that the fact that I postured up, like, this is beyond me. Looking back at some of my footage, I didn't realize how bad I was hunching. And so for me, it was very important that, you know, I had a better posture, you know, that's comfortable for me. And also just for my like self-esteem, like, I feel so good in shirts now. Like, I want to buy all the shirts in the world and see what I can wear, because I was limited for so long. I got comfortable in big shirts, and anything that was tight on me, I honestly hated it. I wanted a loose shirt. I wanted to feel, you know, like everyone is looking at my breast, and I kind of started feeling like that. So for me, my self-esteem again is just like here at this point. It's just up there, okay? Because now I can just put on bras, I can put on shirts, I can go. If I want to look dingy and like oversized things, now look oversized. Not that I'm trying to hide pregnancy, because at a 38 double D, it just does not look like, you know, you're not hiding pregnancy. So it was just a lot. It was a lot, and I'm just so grateful that I, you know, trusted my instincts, trusted myself, and I went through with the surgery. That for me was like, you know, the best decision I made all year. To be truthfully honest with you guys, I am so grateful that I did it. I really am. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to something I really think it's important to talk about, and that is just, you know, if you're going to do this, know what you're getting yourself into. And that is like, you know, go through your insurance, find out what they're willing to cover, because I know my insurance, I'm not sure what they deemed appropriate amount of weight to remove off of me. All I know is that they took a pound off of each breast. The fact that I had a pound to give is literally beyond me. And they did do like the scan, so I don't know that anybody's talking about this, but they do scan your breast tissue. After they remove it from you, they scan it to make sure that you don't have any breast cancer or anything related to that. And mine came out negative, which thank God, we want to hear that. Especially because my mother had breast cancer, so it was a scare literally for me when they told me like, hey, we took a bit of your tissue and we sent it to the labs to make sure, and all I could think about is, oh my God, what if I have breast cancer? And you know, again, thank God I didn't. but that's just something important you should be aware of, that, you know, I didn't have to go and get all these scans before. They actually just approved me, and, you know, the process was, it was long at the time. Now it seems like it went by so fast, but, you know, getting approved through the doctors, getting my checkups, getting COVID tests, all that is a process, and you have to be patient. So, you know, going through your insurance, I definitely think it's worth it. Paying out of pocket, you know, if you got it like that, kudos to you. I did not, and nor would I want to do something costly like that when I have insurance. It just makes no sense to me, unless you are not just getting a breast reduction, you're wanting other stuff happening. So to me, I'm satisfied with mines, and I'm the most happiest right now that I've ever been in a while, because when you are heavy chested, you just feel limited. You don't feel like you could jump, fly, you know. Now I feel like I can do cartwheels, you know. So for me, it's a load off. Physically and mentally, it was a load off of me, and my surgeon was really, really good. He actually called me the night of when I got home. He called to check, my nurses called to check on me, and that to me said a lot, you know, that I was in the right hands. After I got my phone calls, I really felt good about like my surgery, whatever panics I was having. I mean, I still had them, but they were like, I knew to trust the process. And honestly, that's what it's all about, is trusting the process. Because when I first got home, I swear my tits was like up here, like they were here. They've dropped a little bit since then, but they were up here. We were just eye to eye, like hello, you know. So I was really, really happy that I did this, and I hope this encourages anybody out there thinking about it. It's worth it at the end of the day. And if you guys have any questions, if you guys want to know more about this process, please let your girl know. I'm gonna go ahead and insert some pictures right here of my scarring and of my old breastises, and I will go ahead and let you guys look at that, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.